raining. Meowing. Meowing Oni-chan. Good morning, Aspect. Good morning, Mama. Good morning, King Fisty. Good morning, Lexafate. Thank you for calling me Maple. Good morning, a random cat. How are you? Remember, you have others too. I don't need others. I have Max. She's here. Good morning, the Graves. Good morning, the consultant 427. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? Hello, Moon. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Master Protos. It's a pleasure to be here. It's a great honor and privilege. Our beloved Princess Maple is here. I don't know about all that. I don't think I'm beloved. I think I'm behated. Good morning, Link's Treehouse. How are you? Good morning, Eggy Goka. Thank you for calling me Queen. Good morning, Ice Cream, Ice Crime, Ice Crumb, Ice Crumb. You're delicious. Good morning, Success. My Moonson on time. I'm 2 minutes late. Good morning, Accent T. Good morning, Gutre Ranger 3000. How are you? Hi. Good morning, Squirrel Squad 77. Good morning, Demaro. Good morning, Solo Q. Good morning, Piscana. You're here on time. And you're also pasta. Thank you for calling me Mum. Good morning, Lord Dreadfight. If you keep saying you're not loved, you're gonna be beheaded. Do it. I dare you. You won't. You won't. Behead me. You won't. Someone will. Some schizo Mooney is already planning my beheading. Good morning, Izuku Meowderia. How are you? Good morning, Aneurysm incoming. How are you? Hi there, princess. You already said hello, Mamo. I already gave you a good meowing. Are you trying to cheat and get another one? You can have it. Good meowing again, Mamo. It's that easy. Wow. Meowing Aspect 345. You hope you showered today. Are you in my walls? I didn't feel like it. Listen, it's because I've been getting too many proposals lately. I have to make myself less desirable. You know I'm a cheating whore. Yes, Mamo, I caught you red-handed trying to give me starburst. Now you gotta say good meowing to the whole class again. I don't want to. Oh ho, she's stinky. Yep. We might be in the walls. Marinated moon. Ew. Ew. Mounting LDTGX. No more peach-flavored feet. Okay, it's fine. I did get a new body scrub. It has exfoliating properties. I'm trying to remember I can't remember what the scent is, but it smells really good. That might make you more desirable to some moonies. Yikes. Cool and moon streams late. It's worth. It's called sandpaper. What's called sand? Oh, exfoliation? Wait. The body scrub? Wait. We won't abandon you yet. You got new scrub? How about you use it? I did use it, yes. I used it 2 days ago. I meant scented, not flavored. You meant flavored. Luxafate, more like Luxa Feet Lover. I see you, exposed. Exposed for all the moonies. It's okay. It's fine. Who doesn't love lowly feet? Am I right? Anyway. What was the most fun thing I did today? I talked about it in the litter box, but I rotted in bed, scrolling on Reddit, hating my life. Yep. I'm trying to think. I did read at least one Am I the Asshole thread today. I can't remember what it was about though. But it was as ridiculous as they usually are. Good afternoon. Sorry you feel not beloved, but thank you for the fun show. Thank you, Daft Cass, for the good afternoon. Hello, hi. Good morning, Rio Man Sukuna. How are you? The sectors of your brain for feet, function, and arousal. Yes, they are. Yes, I know. Yes, I know, Oni-chan. I feel like I've talked about this subject before. Yeah. It's on the homunculi. It's on the brain homunculi. The feet and pleasure centers are right next to each other. I mean, there's some debate, but it's pretty clear. My mom has a foot fetish. Marcoil Regazzo, good morning. How are you? How can liquid be exfoliating? Link's Treehouse, I asked the same thing. It's a body wash that has like grains in it. It has like some grain. It feels like I'm bathing with dirt. It feels like I'm bathing with hard dirt and little tiny rocks. Oh, microplastics. Oh no. Oh no. Are there PFAs in my soap? What am I gonna do? Talk to someone when you get like this. It's okay. I have Max. I talk to Max while I do it. I show him my phone. Like I lean on my teddy bear. I show him my phone and I'm like, "Would you get a load of this? Look at these idiots." Oh, okay. One of them was a wife who was asking. No. Was it a wife? I'm mixing up two different stories. It was a husband who was asking if he's the asshole for calling his wife a cunt, for a fat cunt. I'm not allowed to say that on Twitch, but whatever. Anyway, it was like, am I the asshole for calling my cheating whore of a wife a fat cunt? She was in the shower and her phone was ringing incessantly, and there were 7 missed calls, and it was from one of her friends, in air quotes. So he picked up the phone the next time it rang, thinking, oh no, her friend is probably an emergency. Well, of course, it's just some dude. It's not even her friend. It's just some guy. And this couple, they're in their 40s with 2 kids. And anyway, the dude on the phone hung up. And then after, the husband was like suspicious. So he looked into their text messages and saw that she was exchanging nudes with a 27-year-old. She was a cougar on top of that. She was a whore, a fat cunt, and a cougar, all in one. Anyway, he confronts the woman, and she cries and begs and says she just wants to feel desired by someone who isn't contractually obligated to desire her. Because the thing is, she's been like out of shape and her hair turning gray and all that stuff, and he still found her attractive. But then she had to go and cheat on him and be unfaithful. Good morning, Sony Guy Gaming. I'm sorry. Good morning, your neighbor. That's why I'm single? Because of this woman? You're single because of this woman? There are better ones than that. This sounds completely justified. Yeah, I think so too. That's like a lot of times one of the exercises I like to do is I like to just read the title and then answer them. And then I just move on, right? So it's like, am I the asshole for blah, blah, blah? And I'm just like, yes. And then I move on. I don't even read the thing. And that was one of those today, but I was curious. I'm like, wow. Anyway. She wants that young D. How do people not pin, password, touch ID, face ID, lock their phone? I don't know. If I'm with a partner, I don't mind if they use my phone. If I'm in a relationship, like, I don't care. I have to be, anyway, I'm not going to talk about this now. Tears, yes, of course. Good morning. I'm single because it describes everyone I've dated. Pick better, Izuku. I thought you had good taste in women. You could tell that I was a bad choice in girlfriend from a mile away. Commanding RBZ 2005. Better ones like Moon? No. Wrong. Piscana? No. Bad. Commanding little Otik, how are you? Congrats on 1K. Thank you, Dark Cedar 5. Thank you. May God blast you. I do need to be blasted. I need to be blessed as well, but also blasted. I got carried away. How, Drakova? Are you training your brain to judge with no context? Oh, of course. I'm an AI just like ChatGPT. Not gonna lie, people usually only do that when they're cheating. I have great taste in women. Says Fisty. Debatable. Missed half the show. I just started. It's only been 9 minutes. That explains the question of the day. Actually, ice cream. This whole story is like, this is like totally random. It has nothing to do with the question of the day. This is literally a coincidence, or maybe we're in a simulation and we just exposed it. We just exposed a simulation. Hi, Maka. How are you? Good meowing. I do have good taste in women. That's more of a reason why I'm single. The good ones are always meowery. That's true. That's the truth. It's true for men as well. The good ones are often already married. The alcoholic prophet 559. Hi, good meowing. My GF and me usually have each other added in access. Okay. You don't have to train your brain. It just kind of does it on its own. Okay, aneurysm incoming. That's true. Listening to a cosmic horror SF audiobook and sorting screws in a storage box. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Hope you do get blessed, your thighness. You haven't even seen my thighs in a while. Missed a quarter of the show, TMC Adam. I'm sorry. It's fine. 9 minutes, it feels like 1. Good morning, Usoski. How are you? Begins to only look at you. I'm scared, last Raven 17. You don't have to do it. You don't have to take the title literally. It's a joke. Hi, Moisty Woisty. How are you? Good morning. Wah, 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 wah. Wah. Piscana, you should repent. Go to the shrine. I demand you. Get on your knees in the shrine and do 3 bows and whisper, Moon is a good kitty. Moon is a good kitty. Until I forgive you. It's literally harder to authenticate stuff on your phone if you don't have Touch ID, Face ID set up. I don't mind. I prefer the obstacle course than convenience. I've never seen the lower bit of your model. I could show you, but then I'd have to kill you. Proceeds to take title literally. Just kidding. It's funny. Wah, 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 wah. Anyway, let's start the stream. Why don't we? Good meowing, good afternoon, and good nacht, everyone, everywhere in the world. Welcome to Love Talk with Mrs. Moonson. This is a daily talk show where a kitten who is smitten investigates matters of the mind, troubles of the heart, and also anime. Woo! I go live every day on Kick and Twitch at 8 o'clock Universal. That's 4 a.m. in Rhode Island and 1 a.m. in California, right around dinner time in other places, and other times in even more other places. The show may be short in length, and it's also very shallow. I don't have enough time to get deep. New prediction up if you want to gamble. What's the prediction today? If I say your name 3 times in the mirror, you show up in a box at my door. Yes. I want to craft my moon shrine, but it's still in the planning process and getting materials. A random cat, I'm proud of you. Make it happen. I want to see it. Moon doesn't have legs confirmed. If I show you my legs, we'll all be on a list. Good meowing, Ziller. How are you? Good meowing. Looks like some of you were broke. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Ending stream early means before the 30-minute mark. Anime sucks, cope and seed. Okay, I'm already at 12 minutes. I think we're doing pretty good. We'll end late. Just kidding, I don't know. Over on Kick, if my mods want to give you guys Monero, pretty please. Give the kitten some Monero so they can gamble with. And so they have incentive to come back to the stream every day because they're hooked on gambling. It's perfect. It's the perfect plan. This is the way. Anime sucks. No, it doesn't. I read that already. But also it doesn't. I pinned Moon's legs to the Moon Lore channel. How dare you? How dare you? Anyway, let's move on. It's Moe Manga Menhera Monday. So actually, instead of anime, I'm going to talk about a manga. It's my favorite theme of the week because I'm depressed. I'm gonna talk about the manga, then answer the question of the day with you all, and then I will show you some silly girl, sad girl memes, and then I will leave. That is the plan. So why don't we get started with the manga? Drum roll, please. What's better, Twitch or Kick? That's easy, Mr. Blanco. Obviously Kick, because Kick is Australian and it's run by Steaks Eddie, and Steaks Eddie has a really nice black shirt. I really like his black shirt. Also, yeah, even though Steak is kind of like a gambling crypto company, whatever, you don't even have to gamble to be on Kick. You could just be there. You don't have to gamble or anything. They don't force you. I thought they would force you. They don't force you. Also, I'm afraid of Jeff Bezos. I love you, streamer. Crafty Crobat Games. Thank you. I feel shy. Meowing Lethal Kate, how are you? Thank you for calling me mom. Wah, 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 wah. Twitch is just 24/7 sucking Hassan. I can't get myself to watch Hassan. Not because I'm not a leftist. I just don't find it that interesting. I don't know. No offense. I don't hate him or anything because I don't know him like that. Anyway, he's a fucking retard, bro. I watch Destiny, so so that tells you everything about my standards. It means I really like Factorial. That's why I watch Destiny. Anyway, here's the anime. Ouch. Or maybe it's because he's on Kick. I have to think about this more. Here's the manga. I'm butchering my stream. The manga of the day is called Goth. I don't know what it's about because I did not read the synopsis. I didn't have time to read the manga or pre-read any of the chapter, although I have it in front of me. It looks interesting. There's a woman, there's a girl, and it looks like she's passed out, and some guy has her. I wonder what he's gonna do to her. Uh-oh. There's violence. Wait, let me tell you what this is about. A rather morbid, somber manga about two high school students, Kimiyama Itsuki and Morino Yoru, who have a peculiar interest in deaths and especially in murders that are committed near to them. Due to their strong fascination with murder and highly developed analytical skills, along with some luck, they manage to solve the murders that have eluded the authorities. However, acting on their own sense of justice and in self-interest, the murderers are often able to escape with the murders that they have committed. Often, it is Kamiyama that solves the cases even to the most subtle of details, but he's only interested in one thing, and that is the method by which Yoro should be killed. So why does he want to kill her? I don't understand. Anyway, I don't think this is a romance. I don't know what this is. It's a psychological comedy, horror, mystery, adaptation, and tragedy all in one. So watch it if you want to watch it. Don't watch it if you don't want to watch it. It's perfect for me. Yes, I do like goth girls. Manga of the day. Tomorrow better be Angel Alita. What's Angel Alita? Anyway, do whatever you want. I think the cover art looks cool. Goths are crazy. I'm a big fan. It wasn't just a phase. I'm a big fan. Question of the day. We have 17 minutes left. I mean, no, we've been streaming for 17 minutes. What do you consider cheating? What do you guys consider cheating? Is it cheating if she or he or them, they, whatever, if they flirt with someone else? I consider counting cards cheating. That's a good answer. I don't. But then if that's the case, then I condone cheating because I'm a big fan of counting cards. I feel like I wish I could count cards and get rich from gambling at casinos. I want to be one of those infamous kittens. Maybe there's too much CCTV. I don't know. I don't want to go to prison for it, but I do want to be infamous. Like, I want all the casinos to be like, ban that cat girl. Yes, that one over there. It's not illegal. Okay. Everything when it's a secret. If she does anything, it's cheating. If you have to ask, it probably is. Okay, is it cheating to give the opposite sex a compliment? Flirting, cheating if the other considers that hurtful. Kind of hard to count cards nowadays. Aw, man. I'm someone that thinks there's emotional cheating as well as physical. Okay, how about this? Is it cheating if they tell you that they're somewhere where they're not, right? They lie about where they're going or they lie about who they're spending time with. Is it cheating even if they didn't touch or do anything wrong? Is it still cheating? It's cheating when the player 2 looks on your side of the screen during split screen. They need That is cheating. It is cheating. Watching another VTuber makes you a fucking whore, but in actuality, them not being faithful, which includes flirting, talking with others romantically. The chat went too fast. Usual stuff, sleeping with someone else, keeping secrets. Depends on the compliment. Not all compliments are flirting. It's a spectrum, depending on how deep you are in the relationship, compliments or not. Okay, what if you profess your love to one person and then you go on Twitter and then you put like lots of hearts and say that you love other women on Twitter? Is that cheating? Unless you're lying for job purposes. It's a clue. I presume you don't care about chance-based games and instead mean relationships. Cheating is when the partner gives other people affectionate emotional engagement and deprive you of it. So what if they're giving both? So if they're giving you affection, but they're also giving other people affection, it's not cheating? Lying in general. Just blackmailed you to overthrow a foreign company. Lying. Wow. Gray area. but no transparency and having feelings for someone else. Feelings are cheating. I would never cheat on Moon. You can't cheat on me because we're not dating, racist. Also, get me out. It's cheating when they summon a bunch of cards in a single turn in Yu-Gi-Oh! If you aren't together, it's not cheating. Meow, meow, meow. Oogling people when you're not married. Oh, that was another one I read on Reddit today. Okay. So what if you're a German woman with blonde hair, right? And you're really tall and probably attractive. So you get on Reddit and you talk about your Muslim husband who you married, and I guess you've been kind of like obedient to him, let's say, okay? You dress very conservatively. You don't do anything that would be considered, slutty or unbecoming. And your husband purports to be a saint himself, right? Because, it would be against his religion to be anything but that. But then she discovers on his phone history a lot of porn searches. So much porn. Uh, and then she doesn't want to confront him about it because she doesn't want to admit that she snooped, but she kind of asks him, like, is it really okay for guys to look at other women? He's like, no, I would never do that. That's terrible. And she's like, well, what if I did it? He's like, I would kill you. And she's like, this is not fair. So now she doesn't know. It sounds like rage bait. I think so too. Cheating is perceived differently by each individual. Both are cheating. I can't talk about this. What's the point of this disgusting story, Moon? Nothing. I'm just ranting to make the stream longer. There's another story I'm thinking about now where, okay, let's say you're dating a woman. And she has a best friend who's a straight male, but that straight male is married and he's married to someone else, right? Would you be comfortable with your wife being best friends with a married man that's not you? Hi, Dum Dum. How are you doing? Adam McCrew. I'm doing great. How are you? If I gave my opinion, the government would arrest me. Let your partner whore it out. Some of us have no choice but to be cheated on by the system. That's a good point. I don't know anyone in real life who posts on Reddit. Me neither. They're all bots. I think not dressing like a slut is a good thing. Probably. I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to talk about tits, but I did see an article about tits today. I don't want to talk about it though. I would trust my wife, maybe not the friend. Dating a woman? Not happening, buddy. Prenup. That was another thread I saw. A woman who was upset because her mother-in-law forced her husband to sign a prenup, and then she found out that she was paying rent, right? She was paying her half of the rent to her husband, but it turned out her husband and her husband's mom owned the property. So she was just paying her husband to live in his house. And people were losing their minds. Hustled. Imagine charging your wife rent. I remember reading that a long while ago. Based. I'm waiting for the AI robots. Scam. I thought it was kind of funny. Where are the silly girl memes? They're coming. Okay, here they are. Ready, set, go. In my healing era, I'm worse than before. This one is super relatable. I feel like my streams give you all whiplash, and myself as well. Because I go from saying that I want to kill myself to saying that I'm the happiest I've ever been. And I go back and forth on a regular basis. You can never keep up. You don't know which is it. Is the cat girl happy or is she suicidal or both? I don't know. It's probably both. Anyway, stolen from Silly Girl Club. Here's another one. Wow. Me trying my best to get trying my best to get an drop of enjoyment out of the most basic things in life. He's cute. Anyway, I agree. Well, kind of. I'm looking for joy. I'm finding joy as well. Didn't we have this meme before? Let's pretend for argument's sake we haven't seen it before. let's pretend for argument's sake we've never seen either of these before. Gotta come back every stream to make sure she's not having a mental breakdown. We might have seen these 2 weeks ago. Keep us on our toes. Anyway, that's all I have for today. You're free, you're free. And the stream is almost over. It's only been 25 minutes. Here's the end quote. Sometimes we have to walk into the darkness to understand what light is. Oh boy, do I like this one. Stolen from my favorite famous fathers on X, otherwise known as Twitter. I think I'll get the point of this. It's like, you gotta be bad in order to understand what good is. You gotta commit crimes to understand the value of your freedom, right? How do you know that freedom is good unless you've been enslaved before, right? You gotta be enslaved once in a while. Don't leave me, I'll miss you. Okay, fine, I'll leave. Goodbye. What a cute pouting cat girl. Oh, oh, okay, bye. Anyway, I like the darkness too. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. Happy Monday. I hope you have an excellent week. See you tomorrow, same time, same place, with a harder than ever IQ test. So be back for that if you are Mensa member. Prove your worth. I don't know what else to say. I love you. Thank you for coming on my stream. thank you for arriving to my stream. I'll be back tomorrow. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. I'll bring tacos. I won't bring tacos. All cat girls are liars. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream now. Bye.